Hello, crafty friends. Hello. So I wanted to show you some of the things I made at the art teacher conference. It was fabulous. So one of my favorites was this book, and it's not perfect. I don't know if you can see that, if it's gonna focus. There we go. I learned how to make, this is a Coptic stitch bound book, and we learned how to put in end papers and do the Coptic stitch, which was a refresher for me. I've done a Coptic stitch in the past, and how to make a nice bound book. It's just like a book you'd get at the library. So I don't even know which way is up. I think I might use this for a glue book. It's a nice size. I don't know how tall it is. It's like 7 by 5, essentially 5 by 7. Oops. All right, so that was really fun, and with it came this bookbinding kit by, I guess that's Momoda, Momoda. But in the kit had so many things. It's a bookbinding tools kit. The teacher said she got it on Amazon for $10. And in this kit was 10 pieces of large eye needles, two-piece bone folder and paper creaser, 4 pieces of wax thread, 4 binder clips, 1 piece of wood handle awl, 1-piece thread clipper, thimble ring, which is this cutie pie thing, and I was just wearing it as a ring for like the rest of the day. Oops, sorry. And 1 needle bottle and 1 ruler. So look at all this, okay? You get these 2 folders. This is a bone folder and this is the creaser. You get 4 different neutral colors, oops, of thread. You get these little thread clippers, which are awesome. You see that? Thank you, Stella. Stella's with me today. I don't know what this is. Oh, a little knife. I don't know if the teacher put this in or not. I think the teacher put this in to cut the corners, and I think the teacher put in the pencil, and I also think the teacher put in a darning needle. So I think that's what the teacher put in. But there was lots of binder clips. There was all of these needles. There was this fantastic awl, and I've been meaning to get like a wood-handled awl, and it's amazing. And I would have paid $10 for this. And she bought the kits for us, and it was $10 for all of this. I mean, waxed linen thread. I mean, okay. So, it just says wax thread. It doesn't say if it's linen. So, this is the skew here. Oops, sorry. Stella's bumping me here. This is the skew. Okay, but that was a fantastic bookbinding toolkit for $10 on Amazon. So check it out. And if we all buy it now, it'll be like 40 bucks, right? So that was one thing. And then, oh, and it came with a plastic ruler too. And then another class we did these botanical, I don't know what you call it, mosaics. I don't know if you can see, some of them are raised. Let's see if you can see. No, you can't really see. This is raised here. And this is raised here. So, not my favorite, but these are little canvases. And the reason it wasn't my favorite is because the teacher wasn't really a teacher. It was like a rep for some sort of art company. And he just basically put all the stuff out and said, good luck, go do it. Have fun making art, which is fine. But I was there to learn some new teaching techniques. So that was kind of not my favorite. But you could do a lot with that. The one that I did take that was amazing was Botanical Watercolors. And she talked about...
Mama?
Yeah?
I want you to make one.
You want me to make one? Oh, this was so hard. This took me 2 hours. But, okay, I can make one with you sometime. We can look at some fruit. So we observed some fruit, and she talked about why botanical illustrations in watercolor are used, and people are, science people, I don't know who, but somebody's still buying them as opposed to photographs because they have a lot more detail. So anyway, I'm pretty proud of that apple. It looks like the apple, and I then ate it, which was awesome too because it was right before lunch. So I'm pretty proud of this. I might even frame this, and I never frame my artwork. So that was fun. I stopped by one of the booths that I stopped by was this Jack Richardson watercolor, and I showed you kind of my metallics, and then
I like that too.
You like this too, Stella? And the cool thing about it is they have this mat, and it's like a mat that when you put things on it, they can't move. So it's kind of like a sticky mat. Now I did ask her if, and they have big ones. This was just like a cut up sample to take and remind me that I want to buy it. It's called Lino Grip.
I want to feel it.
You want to feel it, Stella? Come here. Put your hands over here. You feel it? Yeah. So, I asked her if acrylic paint washed off, like easily. And she said, only if you get it right away. So that makes me think it's not a non-stick mat. So I probably won't be buying it. But if you put something down on it, it's good for kids because you can't move the thing. So, and it was a teacher. It's good for you. Yeah, so that was another win, and I didn't bring them up here, but I bought some of their...
I like this too.
Yeah, I bought some of their watercolor set, a metallic watercolor set.
Mama?
Yes, sweetheart, I bought this. Yeah, you can put that on. This ring right here, this watercolor set I bought, and it's metallic, and that's what these ones were, and I thought it was fun, and they were having a deal, of course, because it's a trade show. And then I did a acrylic pour, and it's been in this like food container that they gave me for days, and it's still wet, and it has that, oh my gosh, see how wet it is? It's like getting paint all over me. It still has the
get a baby wipe.
I'll get a baby wipe in a minute. But it has the, what's it called, glow in the dark stuff. And then what you were supposed to do, or what I'm going to do, it's so wet, is put a cutout on top. So I cut out this and put it on top, but it's so wet I don't want to put it on and ruin it. But I cut out this with an X-Acto knife out of black paper, just some birch trees. So there's that. Stella, do you want to find me a baby wipe? Because I want to show you.
Mama, I think I dropped the thing that was on.
Okay. Well, hold on a minute. Okay, I washed off all the greens. So the Watercolor Meditations class,
I like this too.
You like it too? I do too.
I want you to make one too.
I will. And I'm going to make another video just
and I
for...
like this pink and this pink.
Oh, thanks, Stella.
One. Sometimes.
I'm going to make another video just on this because it's something that I need maybe without Stella here or something. But this was also, I had to leave, so I had to put paper towel on it so it's not vibrant at all. But I wanted to show you just a few of the watercolor meditations I did. This one was the one I did in class. Let me see if I can zoom in.
I like this one too.
Yeah. So there's my watercolor meditation, and I just, when I got home, I glued it in, Stella, I glued it in my book, and I said to become a better human, and that was kind of the goal. Then I went back to the hotel that night, and my roommates were still at the dance teacher party, and I made another one, and they came in, they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm making watercolor meditations. So I made this one, and then I made this one. You can kind of see where I put hi Stella, I like this one. Yeah, the paper towel down. It made like dots. And so anyway, I will do a video.
I don't like this one.
No, that's okay. Next on this, but it's not really about the result. It's about...
I like this one too.
Yeah, it's about the process.
I like the flower one.
Yeah. So the last thing I wanted to show you is something really fun. And let me zoom out.
See it?
Yep. And I made this little pin, and I still have to glue it on because it came off. It's a pin that you can put, you know, on your coat or your jacket, but it goes this way.
Can I feel it?
You can feel it, but it's 3-dimensional. So can you see, Stella, can you get off me for a minute? Thank you. So you can see the layers that are going on. There we go. It's a little dark in here, but you can see that it's 3-dimensional. So this is just a little tiny black canvas. I don't know. This is like 2-inch by 2-inch square canvas. And then these are buttons.
Can I see the button?
Just a minute. And they had lots of little spools.
You're so slimy, Mama.
Yeah. And little round pieces of wood. And we just glued them all together and then took little paint pens, like Posca pens, and went all around and put in glitter glue, because of course you have to have some glitter glue. So I'm going to wear that when I teach. So pretty fun. So anyway, I will do another video as soon as I'm alone.
With me.
About the Watercolor Meditations. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Mama, I want to do a video.
You want to do a video?
No, I'm saying I want to sit in the chair and do some painting.
Okay, we're going to sit in the chair and do some painting next. Bye-bye.